Classic rock for the Olympic region on the Classic Rock Station, Rock 105. We're here, special guests for Hobo Fest, down and dirty here in the old Saranac Lake, all the way up from the city, Albany. No, New York City, Brooklyn, New York, I think, right? Yes, Brooklyn.
Yep.
In the house,
and
as they say.
Various places.
Yes, good job. Right up on the mic. Good job. So various places and Brooklyn. The North Country's own Ned, right here.
Hello, everybody. Nice to be home.
Oh, very good, very good. Yes, I was just over at the old Hobo Fest grounds, and they're building the what do you call that thing? The stage right now. There was nails and screw guns and beer everywhere, so it's off to a good start, I'd say. So they're gonna.
Hopefully, it'll still be like that tomorrow.
Yes, I think it will be, with more people. I think yes.
More beer.
Yeah, and beer. So and whiskey, and so they're up here. This is Frankenpine. They're up for Hobo Fest, and they're live in the studio. It's quite a treat. You should be honored. Here they are, Hobo Fest.
I was born a convict grave in the shadows of the crooked mountains, and the winds should howl and the earth may split. I'm thrown again, I won't quit. There's always a sky half that's blue. There's nothing I can't pull on through. When Quixote howls, my heart does ache. Rips through, but it cannot shake me. I ran free in the fields of clover with the paints and the palominoes, made in my fist a silver bit. I'm thrown again, I won't quit. There's always a sky half that's blue. There's nothing I can't pull on through. When Quixote howls, my heart does ache. Rips through, but it cannot shake me. In love in Livingston with a dancer on the free rails, thundering trains. I won't admit that lonely days I won't quit. There's always a sky half that's blue. There's nothing I can't pull on through. When Quixote howls, my heart does ache. Rips through, but it cannot shake me. Oh, no. I was born in convict grave, in the shadows of the crooked mountains.
Yay, live in the studio, that's Frankenpine. They're going to be performing in multiple versions, I assume, and computations tomorrow at the old Hobo Fest. And Ned is right now dressed in a Hobo Fest shirt, which looks wonderful.
Thank you, Pat.
Yeah, always looks good, Ned. I would say that's his reputation.
Well, I appreciate that, Pat, very much. Thank you. And these shirts, by the way, these are made by Pete Seward, and with I know Todd helped him do all the silk screen and all the
Mr.
work.
Smith.
Mr. Todd Smith, yeah.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
So,
indeed.
good job. Hats off to those guys.
Yes.
In my case, sleeves off to me.
Sleeves off, yes,
I
indeed.
got my hands on a rare sleeveless T-shirt.
Yes, those
So-
are one-of-a-kind kind of thing.
Yeah, I guess my tip of the hat to Lou Reuter,
Yeah.
everybody's favorite sports reporter.
And if some of you are listening, you might say, hey, I recognize that voice. How do I know that voice? And Ned was one of the co-hosts of the $10 radio show. May it rest in peace.
May it rest in peace. It lives on. It sort of it's got a ghost sort of existence now on the internet.
The internet's, yes.
Yeah, you know about them, right?
I have been, yes.
You've been to the internet. Yeah,
I have.
Well, you can go to $10 Radio Show and find really not much of all. And this is your show. We should be promoting your show.
That's okay. I steal stuff from your guys' library all the time.
It's a good library, right? There's
That's
some good stuff in there.
fantastic, yeah. I almost dropped the F-bomb just then. I really
Instead,
did.
You went to Fantastic.
I did. That's because I'm a pro. So do you guys want to go around and introduce yourself in a clockwise rotation?
Sure.
And
yeah.
your instrument?
So I'm Ned. Hello, everybody. It's nice to be back in Saranac Lake, and I play the resonator guitar and sometimes mandolin a little bit, and occasionally I sing. And to my left is
Matthew Chase, and I play the banjo.
Yes, indeed.
I'm Kim Chase, and I play the acoustic guitar, a little bit of drum, a little bit of mandolin, and a little bit of kazoo.
And singing.
And singing, yes.
We just heard. You guys have the same last name.
That's right. We are hitched.
Oh, hey, that's good. That's good.
With a baby on the way.
Yes, indeed. So the guitar is sitting a little higher than normal.
It is, yes. It's extremely to the side.
Yes. Oh yeah, I see her. She's on the other side of the computer. I couldn't see how she was holding it. Some people when they're with child, they hold it on top, kind of dobro style.
That feels a little weird.
Slide guitar style, that. No. And when he kicks it sometimes, is it a boy or a girl? Do we know?
Boy.
Hey, I knew. I could tell by the way you were carrying it.
Oh, okay.
I hate when people.
Maybe boys like the guitar on the side, girls like the...
I don't know. I'm not sure. And to your left?
Oh, hello, I'm Andy Mullen of the Binghamton Mullins, and I am the utility man. Play a little bit of accordion, percussion, a little bit of fiddle, and I'll sing a heck of a tune, too.
Yes, indeed, and has a nice hat as well. And also, you can bang on that drum louder for the next song, even louder than you think is necessary. And then to your left?
Is myself, which is Liz Bisbee, and I'm playing the fiddle, and I do a bit of harmony vocals. So
Which we just heard on that last
probably
song.
heard that too.
And that was an original song.
Sure was. It's
Yeah.
going to be on our upcoming album. We just finished tracking
Oh,
just on Wednesday. So it's we've got album. It's going to be called Crooked Mountain, and it's going to be out hopefully in a couple months.
and the producer on that record was Saranac Lake's own Jeff Ayler.
but it's a small town. It's a small world.
Small word. So he came down to Brooklyn and helped us sort our way through the recording process. He was the skipper of the old ship. He did a really, really good job, and it was fun to work with him. So,
And when we expecting that out?
well, it's going to take a little while to bang out all the little dents and whatnot, but
Punch list.
punch list. Yeah, there's a little punch list there. But I reckon by maybe late fall, could be early winter, maybe spring. But
I was going to say, so we'll have that in spring.
it'll probably be like 2014. You'll see it.
Okay. Well, the world's going to end in 2012, so we're...
Oh, that's awkward then.
Yes, yes. Well, we get that to look forward to. Speaking of Brooklyn, what's that whole scene like? Just like Saranac Lake, right?
Oh yeah, it's the same deal. It's not quite as it's a
Big.
little louder.
It's
you know?
a little louder.
A little
Although
louder,
those
but-
Trudeau trucks come through, it's loud with those trucks.
I know, especially when they do the what's it called? They use the gear brakes that
Yes. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that necessary?
No, it's not.
Okay,
And
they're
it's
just
not
doing that for
necessarily
show,
they
right?
go through Main Street either. Like when you're sitting outside the Blue Moon Cafe. Blue
Yeah.
Moon Cafe, a proud sponsor of the Pat McAvoy Experiment, serving dinner and wine and beer right now. When you're sitting outside there and they do that, it's a pain in the neck.
Yeah, it is.
Ruins your experience. But it's still delicious food.
It's great food.
You guys don't mind me taking pictures while we're going along, do you?
No, that's awesome.
It's got a flash on it. Hey. Oh, Ned looks creepy. Yeah. All right, so another song. What are we going to play? Another original?
Yeah, we'll do another original. We'll do. Do you want to do La Fiverte?
Perfect.
That sound good?
Yeah.
Is that French?
Yeah.
This is when I get to play the kazoo.
Oh, that's good. Now, did you study the kazoo in school?
And conservatory, yes.
Very
she went to kazoo
rigorously,
conservatory.
actually.
Ah, very good. Oh, and the old squeeze box is coming out.
I'm classically trained on the kazoo.
Very good. A Juilliard train, yes. They're from New York City. So this is Frankenpine. I'm going to wait till she gets her kazoo all tuned up.
Okay,
Everything's good. This is Frankenpine. They're up for, excuse me, Hobo Fest, which is happening tomorrow over at the train station in Saranac Lake. If you're listening in the Lake Placid, you can, I guess, in theory, take the train over. It'll take you about an hour. Or you could just drive over. It'd be like 10 minutes. The train takes an hour to get there. It's efficient. So here they are, Frankenpine, performing live in the studio and performing tomorrow at Hobo Fest. Take it away, guys.
Almost.
Voices rise and spirits fall. Gypsy jazz on wide guitars. Ladies come and raise a toast to life event. Warm and gold filaments. Room is shining like brass. Treat your date to treacle sauce. Velvet in a glass. Voices rise and spirits fall. Gypsy jazz on wide guitars. Ladies come and raise a toast to life event. A black and white acrobat peeling off the walls. Fiddle flips to a minor chord while the five-string banjo rolls. And the banjo rolls, and the banjo rolls, and the banjo rolls. Train shakes and rattles past. The band continues to play. Mustache drums and sequin hats at the Moto Cafe. Voices rise and spirits fall. Gypsy jazz on wide guitars. Ladies come and raise a toast to life event. There is a triangle on the corner of hills.
Yay, good fun. Live in the studio, the old Ned P. Ranch and the Ranchettes. No, it's Frankenpine. Now, what does that mean, Frankenpine, really? Do people ask you that when you're in... we all know what it means. Do people ask you that in Brooklyn?
Yeah, New Yorkers aren't really hip to what a Frankenpine is.
Now, do you play in the Bronx much? I'm interrupting you. It's my show.
You're the boss, yeah.
The Bronx. Queens?
We don't play in the Bronx too much. We play in Brooklyn and in Manhattan quite a
Long
bit.
Island City?
Long Island City, not yet. We've only really done two boroughs.
Mhm,
two of the five
mhm,
boroughs.
mhm. Two of the lesser
we played
boroughs.
out on Long Island, yeah, and we played up in the Hudson Valley. And
I usually summer in the Hamptons.
Well, you might have seen us last 2 weekends ago. We had a little something out in the Hamptons.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's good. No, but they don't know what a Frankenpine is?
They don't know what a Frankenpine is. And one of the awkward things is when we first started playing gigs, we didn't know that it didn't really work to ask the audience questions, because just like in school, the audience doesn't want to help the teacher out. The students don't answer a teacher's question. The audience doesn't answer.
Yes.
So we would
Unless
say,
it's how y'all doing out there.
yeah,
Woo-hoo.
or like, who loves Pittsburgh? And if you were in Pittsburgh, they all say, we
Yeah.
do.
It's great to be in Pittsburgh.
Yeah. So Kim would say between a couple songs, she said, so who out there knows what a Frankenpine is? And there'd be silence. And she said, and then it would go on, you know, and then she'd have to explain it. And so we sort of snipped that from the stage.
And they would be like, yeah, you know what? We don't really care.
no, play more songs.
Yes.
Or finish, you know, something.
Yes. yes.
Kidding.
Off the stage.
But we have Frankenpines on all of our posters, so people can put it together.
Sure.
If they want to.
Well, good. We love Frankenpines.
And you're starting to see them more down there. There's some on the Merritt and the Palisades, all those little parkways that lead into the city.
Mhm.
It's good to see.
Well, you can actually use your phone all the way from here to Lake Placid now.
And that's a big improvement.
That is, yeah.
Yeah, and we called somebody yesterday at like exit 26 or something like that.
That's a
on
big
Northway.
improvement, too. I like that little dead zone, though.
Well, yeah.
You're out of touch. I like being out of touch. All right, what else? More banter or a song?
Maybe a song, eh?
Yeah. Okay. What do we?
What tune should we do?
You want to sing one?
Oh, okay, I can sing one.
We had fun when you were up. I had fun when you were up. When was that? Earlier this summer, or late spring?
In the summer. That was
you
fun.
me, and Mark
Yeah, we went over to your house and we played
on the back porch.
Played on the back porch. We had a few cold ones.
Mm-hmm.
Played Mark's. Remember that? You know that guitar Mark?
Yeah, pretty.
Has, was that like that Nick Lucas Gibson? It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And Mark's gonna be playing in a couple. I think one band tomorrow
Yep.
with Kraken Foxy with Hobo Fest. And I'm really excited to hear Kraken Foxy because they've been working really hard and they're gonna be.
And it's a great name.
It's an awesome name. You know where it comes from? The Maltese Falcon.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's favorite detective, Sam Spade. There's a line in him. He says something like,
She was a cracking fox.
"Well, it's get off your hind legs and stop cracking Foxy."
Yes. So Liquids and Solids, have you been there yet?
Haven't yet. I've heard good things.
Oh, yeah. So this is a place called the Handlebar, Liquids and Solids at the Handlebar. It's in Lake Placid. You should go while you're up. And they have something like 40-something beers on tap or can or bottles, as you serve beers. And they're doing a contest right now. And I shouldn't say it because it's going to increase the contestants in the pool here, but if you write a story with 21 of their beers as part of it, so if they have like Old Speckled Hen as a character or something, the first place, 21 free beers. Second place, 10 free beers. Third place, I think like 5. I don't know if those are the official rules. Please stop into Liquids and Solids to get the official game rules.
Yeah, we'll make a stop. We're staying in Lake Placid, so there's really no good reason we won't go over there.
Fancy. That's nice. Well, you're moving up in the world.
Yeah, well, we just we booked a couple rooms at Mirror Lake Inn, and
yeah. Well, on Labor Day weekend, it's cheap.
Yeah, I mean it's easy. You know.
Yes.
I have some pull.
Yes, indeed, they love you there. So,
just don't throw anything out the window next time.
Yeah, the television.
So this is a song that Matthew and I wrote. This is it's called "Never Lie," and it came from. One day I was Matthew and I were talking about things, and he just gotten this box set of music called what's it called, Matthew?
People Take Warning.
People Take Warning. It was all disaster songs from the teens and the 10s and the 20s and the 30s, and
a lot of disasters then. Hindenburg.
It was an era full of disasters. You had
Titanic.
You had, Spanish flu.
World War I.
Yeah, all that's runaway trains. Trains are losing brakes all the time,
which is fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
Great song material.
Great song material.
Yeah.
So he had this collection of all this stuff, and he was reading the liner notes, and there's this line in there about this guy John Hardy, who is considered to be the source material for those songs, John Hardy and also John Henry.
Oh.
And he was rather a ne'er-do-well, and despite the fact that he tried to beat the steam engine, he was a hard worker, but he was also a gambler and a violent man. And he would sit down to play cards with people, and then he would, if they cheated, he would shoot them. And there was a story about how, 50 cents? Matthew?
So the story is that he was playing a game for 50 cents, and at the start of the game, he put his guns on the table and said, I promise these guns, if anyone cheats, I'm going to shoot him. And so during the game, he caught out one of the guys cheating, and the guy gave him back his quarter or whatever and said, I'm sorry, man, I don't want any trouble. It's cool. And he said, I never lie to my guns. Picked up the guns and shot him.
Nice.
So,
over a quarter.
Yeah, over a quarter. So I told Ned that story, and
well, back then a quarter was worth
it was worth like $5.
$5, yeah.
And then you'd shoot a man now for $5.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, yeah.
So we're like, never lie to my guns. That's a
good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. So, and then there was the other thing that came up the other day. What was it? Don't take orders. No, don't.
Don't argue. You can't argue with the bottle.
Yeah, don't argue with the whiskey bottle.
Oh yeah.
So this is.
Do you
that's
guys
a-
ever listen to Bootlicker Radio on the old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Bootlicker. I could listen to that all day. It's but
Because I have to get close to this, do you think you should play to that microphone?
Okay.
I'm just
great.
thinking.
is there did I just feel tension in the band right there? Was that like,
Matthew
Let
and I
It Be era?
No,
That's
no, anything but. Matthew and I spend a lot of time
so Matthew's
with our
like Yoko
instruments
and you're like
aimed
Paul or
at each
something.
other.
Is
We've
that-
got the two loudest instruments in the world.
Matthew's gonna be a
Like,
dad soon.
I know.
That's
Yeah.
crazy, huh?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And he already plays the band. He puts the banjo on Kim's belly, and he plays at the kid.
That's
And Ollie dances to it.
Yeah.
He digs it, especially the boogie woogie stuff.
his name's Ollie. Yeah. Okay, here they are live in the studio. It's Frankenpine. They're up for Hobo Fest. Stop by tomorrow from 11:30 a.m. basically till the sun comes up on Monday.
Yeah, and I think we go on at 7:45. But there's so many good bands. You should get there first thing in the morning and stay there until, like Pat says, sunrise the next day.
Yep.
That's a good
That's a
plan.
Bill Monroe. Read an interview with him, and he said he was describing something. He's like, pretty much when the sun came up, we were still picking. I was like, I love that. I love Bill Monroe.
Hopefully that's the deal with us.
Live in the studio, Rock 105, Frankenpine.
Well, I lied to my mother, lied to my dad, lied to my woman, and I lied to the badge, lied to the preacher, and I lied to the judge. Never lied to my guns. I never lied to my guns. Shawnee, West Virginia, I was a wanted man. I shot two from the railroad over $50 hand. I put my irons on the table before the betting got too hot. I made a promise to my pistols, and the cheater would be shot. But the railway men are brittle, like hammer-driven slate. They break on the payday and they double down their fate. I caught a diamond on the river, it cost me a flush. The cheating man was winning, and the dealer sold my luck. And now I lie to my mother, lie to my dad, lie to my woman, and I lie to the badge, lie to the preacher, and I lie to the judge. Never lie to my guns. Never lie to my guns. In their eyes and they reach for my gun. They beg for my forgiveness, but mercy I have none. Muzzle flash and powder, small hook and a hole in the chest. Bound to beat the dealer, but we all be laid to rest. Now I stand on the gallows rope, scratching at my chin. You can pin me to the buzzards, let them pick away my skin. Just bury me with bullets when you ring my funeral bell, 'cause I lie my way to heaven once I shoot my way through hell.
Now I lie to my mother, lie to my dad, lie to my woman, and I lie to the bench, lie to the preacher, and I lie to the judge. Never
Lie to my guns. Never lie to my guns.
to my dad, lied to my woman, I lied to the badge, lied to the preacher, I lied to the judge. Never
Lie to my gun.
never
Lie to my gun.
Yay. That's Frankenpine live in the studio right here. That's sometimes when I ride my motorcycle around, I sing "Cause I'm a cowboy," and that's got Bon Jovi's awesome, so that's a compliment, right? I'm not,
Especially when it's sleeveless T-shirt day.
oh heck yeah. I mean, you're living that lifestyle now. It's great. It's perfect. So yeah, Frankenpine's going to be tomorrow at the old Hobo Fest in Saranac Lake. You must attend. It's a mandatory attendance will be taken. You will get credit for this.
There's going to be some terrific pulled pork there.
Oh, yeah.
And some hobo beans and some great food. So that's another reason to get
Yeah,
there.
and Matthew can say that with authority because his brother is the chef for tomorrow. So.
Oh, he's doing the
chef,
pig.
yeah.
Yeah, get her right up on that.
He's
mic
the
there.
chef, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
he ran a restaurant for a year in Panama. We went to visit him, and now he's out here doing catering and barbecues and stuff. So it's gonna be really good.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Yeah.
Local heritage pig. What does
Yes.
that mean?
It means it's a locally grown,
I
you
think
have
they're raised, yeah.
heirloom tomatoes. It's like an heirloom.
Oh, speaking of heirloom potatoes. Hey, look at this. I stopped at the old farmer's market and picked up some good stuff here. There's one lady who sells all sorts of nice tomatoes that I always go to, and I get nice garlic, really nice garlic. These little dark tomatoes that are delicious. Check these out. These are like peach fuzz on them. Weird. They're delicious little tomatoes that got peach fuzz on them.
That
and then
tomato looks like a hacky sack.
don't touch it. Don't let him touch it. And then they're all delicious. I just eat them right up without doing anything to them. Delish. Farmers Market in Saranac Lake. Yummy. So what are we thinking now? I see some capo action going on, and another story about people and guns and gambling.
Actually, no. This one is
Right up on that mic.
You want to talk about it, Kim?
Go on up in there.
if I know what song we're playing.
We're gonna play
okay.
Over Your Bones. We have nicknames for all of our songs. So
yeah.
this one's called Harry Elefante.
Yeah. Ned says that because this is actually, without naming it at all, this song is about elephants, and it's actually based on a New York Times article about how culling of elephants is still happening, and when the young baby elephants watch their parents get killed in front of their eyes, it actually damages them psychologically, so that they kind of, when they grow up, they don't have any elders because they've been killed, and they kind of run wild, and they've been known to kill people in the fields where their land was, and they've been known to do really crazy things like raping rhinoceroses, for example, which is...
Make sure you get the right end on that, though, because that could be dangerous.
You might want to censor that. I don't know. But anyway, this is a song based on the plight of the elephant.
And it's called Raping Rhinoceros?
Yeah. How did you guess? It's called Over Your Bones.
So in the New York Times, is that like the Press Republican?
It's our local paper.
Yeah.
Oh, it's your local paper?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So this Frankenpine's doing an uplifting, fun song about...
And I the reason why I'm so into writing songs about animals is because I used to work at the Bronx Zoo, so I have a love of animals.
Very good. Frankenpine live right now, but performing tomorrow at the Hobo Fest. This is Rock 105.
Stay down. This microphone's like Cool Hand Luke, and when it keeps getting back up. Just every time you push it down.
You can just turn it down a little bit. There you go. There's some microphone adjustment going on. Here they are live in the studio.
standing in the dust over your bones, tracing my finger around them like so many times before. They cut her down right in front of me and my family. So fast, I remember, down to a grave. 'Cause I bleed like you, I hurt like you. I can weep and I can mourn, but the difference is that I'll never forget. Standing in the field, that was our home. I saw your people before me while my elders are gone. And I beat him down, 'cause shaking the dirt is all I have left. They found him under the branches. It's our only way. 'Cause I bleed like you, I hurt like you. I can weep and I can mourn, but the difference is that I'll never forget. Lying in the dust, shell in my side, cold out from the others, so few alive. You tracked me down, broken and brittle, bleached in the sun.
'cause I bleed like you. Like you. I can weep and I can mourn, but the difference is that I'll never forget.
Frankenpine live in the studio. Oh, that was a sad song. I'm a little bit choked up here. I'm sorry. So these guys are here live in the studio for going out of their way because they're staying in the big fancy town of Lake Placid tonight. So they drove all the way back around over this way. So thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, we try to keep,
Keeping it
connected.
real.
Yeah,
it's
keep it
connected
real,
to the
stay connected to the street.
It's true. It doesn't get any more street than here.
No.
Yeah.
Speaking of street, Pat, our bass player, Colin DeHaan, Saranac Lake local boy, he moved down to New York recently and joined the band.
Yeah.
You notice he's not here.
Well, I was thinking about that. It took me a minute.
Yeah, he's in transit. He got stuck. His GPS was sort of bossing him around and leading him astray, and he got a little bit.
Don't you just go up 87?
Yeah, I don't know. He sent us a text message saying that damnable GPS.
He's new to the city. Give him some slack.
The first 10 miles that are hard.
Yes, indeed, they are. It's confusing. There's people. It's
Bridges,
yeah. Tolls,
Other cars.
other cars. Yeah.
So anyway, he'll be here. He'll be here this afternoon or this evening, and will be certainly around for Oboe Fest. He sends his regrets. Matter of fact, Pat, can we call him and maybe patch him in, or is that complicated?
You see that blue cable?
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody took the phone.
Oh, right.
This is so no.
All right. Well,
Yeah. Do you want him to come in later and lay down the bass track?
that'd be great. Yeah, or maybe just a little solo bass time with Colin. He'll just play his bass parts.
Yes,
Yeah, and
which would
then-
be great, and we can mix them together somehow. Do a mashup as
Yeah, or just tell people to remember
yes.
from earlier in the broadcast.
If you remember the uplifting song about elephants, yes, and rhino raping, yes, that was horrible. Oh God,
I didn't include that image in the song.
I was listening for that part. I was just not a pleasant picture.
But we're really lucky to have Colin, so we feel very blessed that he decided to move to the city.
And we feel cursed that he moved away. It's a plus and minuses.
And blessed again, Pat. Thank you very much for having us on the
Anytime,
experiment.
a standing invitation.
I think I've heard talk of Saranac Lake becoming, trying to become a city, and I think the best thing about that would be that there would probably then be keys to the city, and I would put you at the top of the list of someone who should be awarded a key to the city.
Oh, that's odd. Thank you.
So-
You. Yeah, that would be fun. It would be fun to be mayor.
Wouldn't it?
Yeah. Live in the mayor's palace.
Mayor
and
McAvoy,
mansion.
that has a nice ring to
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You could wear the sash.
The sash. I have a sash
I'm sure you do.
that says mayor on it.
I don't.
I can maybe wear that tomorrow.
Do you think Mayor Clyde is listening? He might feel threatened.
What's his last name? Troubadour?
Rabadoo.
Rabadoo?
Yeah, rub it in.
Maybe. Doesn't he live in Plattsburgh? Ooh, this is local town politics we're talking about. You guys are probably missing. Doesn't he though? I think
I'm staying
staying out of that.
Yeah.
Yes. No, he's doing great work for the city. That's what you're supposed to say, right?
That's what I'm. Yeah,
I could be the mayor of Harrietstown. Competing mayors.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Either way, as long as you end up with the key to the city, I think then justice will be served. Cause
Then I have the keys to all the bars after they close, which is kind of dangerous. Because I'm a morning person, I just walk in and open the doors. That would be great. Well, what are we? One more? Are we done? What are we thinking?
well, should we do one more? We were prepared for 4, but life throws you a curve sometimes.
It does. It does.
We can do one more. What do you want to do?
Oh yeah. Let's do that song.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Is this in 3/4 time?
No, this one's in 4, and this is actually another cowboy tune.
Oh, we like cowboy tunes. So here is Frankenpine. This is their number 5 song that they played. They promised 3 or 4, so this is good. This is a bonus track.
Yeah, the bonus track. There might be a minute of tuning, so.
I'll vamp, as they say.
Vamp.
We. I had to work really hard to not do and when I do the radio show. It's been a very concerted effort not to do that. You have to be comfortable with silences.
It's important, though. You don't want to hear the
you
whole
know, the thing. But you can get away with it a little bit unless you hear yourself, and then you're like, oh, that sounds just retarded. Ooh, you shouldn't say that though. That sounds silly, I should say. This has been a politically correct rhino raping and slighting the mentally challenged. It's not a good show.
Stay down.
I'd be honored if you guys wrote a song about rhino raping later. That'd be great. This one's going
We'll
out to Pam.
dedicate it to you.
Yes. Okay, so here's the one more song from the old Frankenpine doing their thing that they do, and they're going to be at Hobo Fest tomorrow in Saranac Lake. Take it away.
Thunder of hooves, the dust it chokes the day.
Flames took my home, smoke was my child's grave. Run away, should've killed me where I lay. Run away, revenge is the price you'll pay.
Dixie has fallen, the Union might has won.
Our boys swore your oath, but you fed them to your guns. On the run, hunt you everyone. On the run, our war is not yet done.
I'm headed west with the Jayhawkers on my trail.
I'm going down into Texas, I'm gonna lead them straight to hell. Run away, should've killed me that first day. Run away, rode you to your grave.
Last of my kin with a price upon my head.
5,000 reasons for them to want me dead. On the run, I'll hunt you everyone. On the run, our war is not yet done.
My name called out from the captain of the cavalry.
My gun ran dry, but with his sword I bled him slowly. On the run, I'll hunt you everyone. On the run, my war is not yet done.
fiddle solo. Yes, indeed. Frankenpine wrapping it up with a cowboy song on Run, going to Texas and then down to Mexico and driving them straight to hell. I like those kind of stories. Yeah, they're good. One of my favorite songs is that Ween Buenos Tardes Amigo.
I love that song.
Isn't that great? Yeah. And it's funny. I listened to that song for years and years before I like really paid attention to the last song or the last like lyric where it's like, holy cow! It was him all the time. Yeah, James.
I will sell you a chicken with poison interlaced with the meat.
Yes, indeed. Good stuff. Poison chicken. So, but not tomorrow at Hobo Fest. We're gonna have delicious pork made by your brother. Well, that'll be good. So, okay, so we should probably wrap this up. Since we've been going almost an hour without any commercials. I do a lot of my own commercials now, so they don't do as many commercial breaks, which is great.
Win-win, right?
Yeah. I want to thank Ampersound for being a good sponsor. If you guys need any audio-visual stuff for your instruments, go to Ampersound in Saranac Lake.
I think, Liz, your fiddle needs some visual stuff.
Yes.
Disco lights on the fiddle.
Disco lights
on the fiddle.
Audio-visual stuff.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was Frankenpine. Thank you, boys and girls, for coming in. That was very much appreciated.
Thank you, Pat. We
Thank you,
really are
Pat.
grateful for you for having us on.
No problem. And we'll take a little break and be back with some classic rock, I'm sure.